A new captain joins the squad. We talked to K9 about being a senior on the Battle Mountain wrestling team. Also, get the Zambonis rolling. Hockey season is here. We meet the Battle Mountain hockey team as they start to prepare for a great season. All that and more coming up right now on the Scoreboard. Hey everyone, welcome into the Scoreboard. We have a fantastic show for you today. First up, we meet with Katie the K9, a senior at Battle Mountain preparing for her second wrestling season. We talk with her about wrestling as well as Battle Mountain drumline. And then we head over to the Dobson Ice Arena where we meet the Battle Mountain hockey team. We speak with a number of their seniors as well as their new coach on how they are feeling headed into this fantastic hockey season. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after this short break. From keeping the beat as a captain on the Huskies drumline to gearing up for another season of grappling, Katie the K9 is a force to be reckoned with. Let's hear more about her right now.
I'm here with K9, one of the girl seniors on the Battle Mountain wrestling team. Could you tell us a little about your history with the sport?
I didn't do wrestling up until last year. I did a little bit of wrestling in middle school, but not like a whole season thing. I just kind of did it in like gym classes and things, and I was pretty good at it, but I never joined up until last year. And then 3 days before my first match last year, I got concussed, so I wasn't able to, and I'm also captain of the varsity drumline, and I kept doing that, so my concussion lasted a while, and then I got reconcussed. Basically, my last season was kind of gone, and I didn't really do anything, and so I'm back this year to put in the effort and actually go and maybe go to states and stuff for the girls, since we haven't done that and stuff. So.
Well, that's fantastic. So it's your first sort of real season,
yeah.
But you got a lot of, I would imagine, experience practicing with the team and really kind of figuring out the ropes.
Mm-hmm. So I got a lot of like techniques in and a lot of like actual like physical body work in, and then I went to the first tournament, but that was only guys, so I kind of also learned like, hey, these are the rules, this is what we're going through, these are the brackets. It's kind of always what we do for our first tournament, is kind of everyone's kind of warm up, so I got into that and then I got concussed. But yeah, this is like we're hoping to get me in for real this time. So
how different then are like the way the tournaments are set up from boys to girls or from season to season? Is that something that changes, or does it change tournament to tournament?
So like there was a couple the first tournament that I went to, there was girls wrestling, but if a girl wrestles in that tournament that we were doing, then they stay wrestling guys and they don't get a chance to go into girls state, because that way it's like you're just wrestling girls, everybody on the bracket is just girls, so they were stuck to that like region of wrestling where they're wrestling with guys. So then their like state girls regionals or whatever was kind of taken away, so us girls like waited for our first girls tournament, and it kind of just goes like that. And like the weights class are a lot different too. The guys usually have a lot more and the girls have a lot less, so there's different brackets in there and stuff, and like different ways that we wrestle girls and all that stuff.
Makes sense, but I guess the rules of the competition itself are largely the same. But it's more kind of how they determine the matches, how they determine the bracketings, and that sort of thing. That's a little bit different.
Yeah, so since there's a lot less weight classes, my first match that I was supposed to do, a lot of it was, I was the heaviest girl. So I was actually going to wrestle 2 weight classes over me, which was 180. So the girls is kind of different positions than the guys. There's a lot less like chances for you for different like weight classes and things. So. But totally all the rules and everything is the same.
So when is your first match?
Our first is next week. and, oh no, wait, 2 weeks from now at Middle Park. I'm not going to be there, so my first one is after that one, so 3 weeks from now or something.
Are you still committed with drumline stuff then?
Yeah. Yeah, it's because we have our biggest performance on that same week that is on, so.
Tell us about that performance.
It's Birds of Prey in Beaver Creek, and it's 3 days, and we get like, Beaver Creek kind of like showers us with different prizes and different things and jackets and all these different things, and I've never been able to do it for a lot of different reasons, even though I've been in drumline for 4 years. So this is my first year, and I'm a senior, so I'm like, I'm gonna go to that. I have a lot more tournaments to go to, so.
Well, awesome. I'll let you get back to practice now, but thank you so much for talking to us, K9.
Yeah.
The Huskies are hitting the ice with a great hockey team this year. We talked to a number of their seniors on how they are feeling for the season and how they got into hockey in general. Let's take a listen on what they have to say.
Hello everyone, this is the Scoreboard. We are here at Dobson Ice Arena with the Battle Mountain Huskies hockey team. I'm joined by one of their seniors, Kaya. What made you start playing hockey?
I started playing hockey when I was really little, but I started playing goalie when I was in about 6th grade.
That's very exciting, and I assume you're coming from a hockey family to be able to come here and play at a high school level.
Yeah, definitely. My dad played when he was like little, and my sister also plays, and my mom started playing in adult league. So.
Do you find it challenging to be a girl playing in a boys' league?
I would say so, yeah. But you know, I just try and keep it going, like try and be independent and put as much effort in as I can, so.
Oh, absolutely. It's pretty heartwarming. And what year are you?
I'm a senior.
Very exciting. And have you been playing all 4 years?
Yes, I have.
Out of the 4 years, what do you think your main part of growth has been over the past 4 years playing on the Huskies hockey team?
Definitely my independence. I feel like I've grown so much through that.
That's very exciting. And are you expecting to start on the hockey team this year?
Yes, I'm hoping so.
Very exciting, very exciting. And if you have one weakness that you're hoping to better yourself in over the next coming season, what would it be?
I would say I focus a little bit too much on specific things. But I mean, I would say it's like a strength, but also a weakness, so.
I mean, yeah, definitely could be a double-edged sword, that one, for sure. And what are your main goals for the season as a team? Are you expecting to make it into the state tournament /
Yes, I'm definitely hoping that we do that, but my main goal for the team is maybe just keeping positivity.
Oh, absolutely. Seems like there's lots of positivity. It's early in the season still, but looks like there's lots of energy out there. Are you pretty psyched for the season to start?
Oh, definitely.
Do you know when your first game is?
I believe it is the first week of December.
Very exciting. Well, we can't wait for your season to start, and we're very glad that you had the time to come out and speak with us today during your practice. Thank you very much for joining us.
Yeah, no problem.
Thank you. Welcome back to the Scoreboard. We are here at Dobson Ice Arena talking to the Huskies hockey team. I'm joined by Nate, one of the seniors here on the team. Nate, what position do you play?
I'm the center.
Oh, very exciting.
Yes.
So, big man. Have you been playing all 4 years?
I have been, yeah. Yeah, I've been playing all 4 years.
That's very exciting. I mean, it's a little tough with COVID and all that, blocking some of the seasons, but it's very exciting. What are your main goals for this coming up season?
My main goals are to lead the team and have like a great team, be like state contenders, and just be like, have a good culture and yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's very exciting, your season coming up. It seems like there's lots of energy out there. Do you know how many seniors are on the team this year?
If I had to do like a rough estimate, I would say 9.
Oh, so a big majority of your team this year is seniors.
We lost a lot though, lost a lot last year.
Lost a lot last year. Do you think that's going to hamper your season coming up?
No, I think we have a good team. It's definitely different, but it's good vibes, yeah. We all work hard.
How many sort of underclassmen do you think have joined into your ranks?
I think around 1 or 2 or 3 around that.
Oh, okay. So you're starting to fill back in the pool.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing hockey over your whole life?
I've been playing since I was a mite, which means I was around like 7.
Very exciting.
5? We'll give it 5.
What's your favorite part of the game of hockey?
I just love how fast it is, and I just love the culture that like comes with being it, and like the friendships that you make. It's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. 2001, you guys won the state championship. Do you think that you can do that again this year?
Yeah. I was on that team 2021. It was awesome. It was really fun. I think we're definitely state contenders, so I hope so.
Oh, very exciting, very exciting. Being a senior, do you feel like you're going to take on more of a leadership role on this team?
Yeah. I'm the captain this year, so I'm already assumed in the role, but I'm trying to be more active and be more of a leader. So it's awesome.
Awesome. That's so great to hear. Well, I hope you guys have a great season. I can't wait to come to your first game. It's going to be super exciting. Love watching hockey, so it'll be really exciting.
It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much for being here. Hello, everyone. I am joined by Scott of the Battle Mountain Huskies hockey team here on Dobson Ice Arena at one of their early preseason practices. How are you feeling about this season, Scott?
Feeling pretty good. I think after our preseason, we've kind of adjusted. We're ready to turn it up a notch and get going.
I hear you have a number of returning players. Do you think this will help with the team dynamic going forward into the season?
I do. We got probably 15 guys coming back. I think the chemistry is there. It's been there for a couple of years now. I love having everyone that I've played with in the past because it makes us all come together. We work well with each other.
Absolutely. There's a number of newer players on the team. How are they gelling with the rest of the team dynamic that's going on?
I think it's going pretty well. We got to build up the culture a little bit, but so far they're fitting in well.
Oh, awesome. And what position do you play?
I play defense.
Very exciting. A lot of big hitters here on the back end. What is your main sort of advice for playing defense in the hockey arena?
I think it's the mindset. Defense comes before offense, especially when you're back there. Protecting the house, protecting the goalie, working up the ice, and then fulfilling your offensive duties.
Absolutely. And what do you think is your biggest strength as a hockey player?
I'd say probably speed. I like taking up the ice sometimes. It's nice because we got guys that'll step back and cover. So.
Absolutely. And how long have you been playing hockey for?
I've been skating since I was 2 years old, playing hockey since I was 5.
Coming from a hockey family then?
No, actually. My dad, BMXer out in New York, mom's from Florida, so don't have the hockey blood in me, but.
But what makes you love the sport of hockey to have you maintain it over all these years?
I think what I love the most is the team aspect. I mean, I love playing, I love winning, all that, but just spending time with friends who I've known forever it's a real treat.
Awesome. And what are your sort of main personal goals over the next coming season?
I'd like to put up some points this year. I think it'd be nice, especially on playing defense, back end. And I am looking forward to leading this team as a captain. I think I need to step up as a leader this year, especially being a senior. I got big shoes to fill. A couple guys in the last years have been real good captains, so I'm looking forward to fill that position.
Awesome. And you're feeling pretty confident coming into the next season. How are you feeling about your first game coming up?
I'm feeling good. I think we're going to be ready. We've got a couple weeks of practice. Going to be playing here on our home ice, so I'm really looking forward to it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being with us. I can't wait for your first game.
Of course.
Welcome back. When we left off, we were talking to a few members of the Battle Mountain hockey team, but on top of some seniors, there is also a new head coach at the helm. We had a chance to talk to him about the season and how he is feeling about headed in as the new head coach. Let's take a listen at what he had to say.
Hello, everyone. We are here at Dobson Ice Arena with Coach Wilson of the Battle Mountain Huskies. How are you feeling about this season's coming up, Coach?
I'm pretty excited. This is my first year as head coach, and I've been with the Battle Mountain Huskies for 4 previous seasons, one of which we won the state title in 2021. And I'm excited about this team. We have a lot of kids coming back. We have some new skaters that are showing a lot of talent, and we're excited about the season.
It's very exciting, Coach. First year as head coach, what are your main anxieties coming into the season?
Well, to be honest with you, learning everything I need to know about CHSAA and the high school hockey season and all the rules and regulations, and making sure that we don't, violate anything.
Oh, absolutely. The whole legal work definitely puts a little bit of a damper on it, but someone has to do it. Being part of the team, though, you've had experience with some of these kids. Who are your most exciting players to look out for this season?
Well, our team captain, Nate Bishop, he's going to be a great leader. We have Declan Kelly. He's coming in as a junior with a lot of speed, a lot of talent with his hands. On the back end, we have Ollie Grems, who's going to be a senior and a captain for us. He'll be fun to watch, along with Scott Swaddling, a senior.
Well, it's going to be very exciting. You guys play in just a couple of weeks. What are some of the main things you're going to be working on over the next couple of weeks to prepare you for your first game?
We were fortunate enough to get most of the kids to play during the fall season, and so we've been working on a lot of new concepts, defensive zone coverage, working through the neutral zone, gaining speed, and then setting up in the offensive zone for some positive offensive pressure on the opponents.
Absolutely. You are first year as a head coach. Is there any sort of individual that you want to emulate their style of coaching this year?
I'm probably got my own style, but I do read a lot about leadership and how important that is, and culture for the team. So that's a big part of what I'm going to bring to the team. I have some great assistant coaches in Jeff Tarala and Mick Kelly. They've been a huge asset and brought them in. Jeff Tarala joined us last year, and we brought in Mick Kelly this year.
Oh, very exciting.
Very offensive-minded coach, and Coach Tarala definitely helps with the defense.
Oh, absolutely. And could you just tell us a little bit about your history with the game of hockey?
Sure. I grew up playing since I was little. Went through, I was in upstate New York, and played in a little town called Messina, and then played a little club hockey in college, but I probably am a much better coach than I am a player. I'll definitely admit that. I've studied the game, and I've studied the drills and the concepts and all the things that are necessary to coach, and I've coached probably about 25 years in total.
Very, very cool. And what sort of brought you into our hometown Huskies team?
Well, originally it was the last coach, which was Coach Derek Byron. He asked me to join him when he took over 4 years ago, and we worked well together. I took care of the defense, he took care of the offense, and we saw a lot of success. We took the team, I think they were like 27th, 28th in the state to 12th in our first year, and then followed that up with a pretty solid season. I think we were 14th, and then in 2021 we did win the state title for the 4A CHSAA season.
Very exciting, very exciting. Definitely a lot of tough competition out there. Do you have any particular rivalries or teams that you're worried about facing up against this year?
Yeah, I would say all the mountain teams that we're going to face. The Mountain 4A division is going to be very hard. I would say probably the favored team is going to be Steamboat. They're coming in with at least 16 seniors. And that's a tough, that's tough competition for us. But Glenwood Springs always plays us tough. Crested Butte, they probably won't have the same team, but they always seem to get up when they play us. And Summit has come a long way as well. And we have a new team into our division from Durango. So we're excited to see what they look like and see that competition.
Oh, absolutely. It's going to be a very exciting season. Really looking for all the high energy games here in Dobson Ice Arena. How do you feel about playing in this sort of arena? It seems like a pretty nice place to play your games on.
Dobson Arena,
I feel like it's iconic and a beautiful place to play, welcome our opponents in. The crowd gets loud, it gets fun, and typically we're playing just before the Yeti, and so we get some of their crowd coming in, watching some of our hockey as well. So it's an exciting atmosphere, and we certainly like the playing down in Eagle when we have those opportunities as well. We do play down there.
Oh, very exciting. So being able to come in, have some nice ice from both Eagle and Vail areas. You guys are the only hockey team within our sort of Central Valley. How many players do you have from Eagle / Vail Christian, would you guess?
You know, I would say it's a good mix. We pull from 4 high schools. Essentially, it's the kids that grew up playing ice hockey, and I have to give it to Battle Mountain High School for taking on the program. It is a lot, and our athletic director, Gentry Nixon, Michelle Nixon, she helps us out a lot and sets up our schedule and keeps the team going. So I would say we probably pull, you know, about 50-50 from up and down Valley. So
that's a good mix, and definitely a good, interesting mix of different high school experiences, but there's also just a central culture around this hockey team. What sort of things do you do to help produce a sort of good hockey team culture?
Well, we talk about it a lot, and we establish team values, and those are really important. I remind the players of those values constantly throughout the season, and you know, they lean on each other. They're good kids. They stay busy with hockey, and they don't look for trouble. They're busy and thinking about hockey when they're off from school. So I'm pretty lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. Seems like a really good group of guys and girl here on the ice. It's going to be really exciting to watch you guys play, and I can't wait for your first game coming up in December. Thank you very much for talking with me today.
All right, thank you.
That's all the time we have for you for this episode of The Scoreboard. If you have any story ideas, email them to us at scoreboard@tv8vail.com. We cannot wait to hear from you. And as always, visit our website, thescoreboardnation.com, to see content that you might have missed. For everyone here at The Scoreboard, I'm Blake O'Rourke, and we will see you all next time.